So now today we are going to solve a few problems from quadratic equations and expressions. But before going to start the class, please do like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel Tapas Academy. Thank you. So here the first one is solve 2x power 4 plus x cube minus 11x square plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. Just observe the given equation. But this is not a quadratic equation, because the quadratic equation means it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. As we discussed in the previous classes, highest power of x is 2, but here by seeing you can say that highest power of x is 4. So then this is not a quadratic equation, but by converting the given equation into a quadratic equation, you can find the solution easily. Okay. So here, this is the given equation. So to solve this type of equations, just observe the quotients first. Here this is 2 and the last one is also 2. Second one from either sides is same, that is 1. Okay. So these are called reciprocal equations. In theory of equations, we will get this type of equations. Okay, now here. So to solve this type of equations, first divide the whole equation by x square. Divide the whole equation by x square. Then this will be 2x power 4 by x square will be 2x square plus x cube by x square will be x minus 11 x square by x square. That means those two gets cancelled. You are left with the constant term 11 plus x by x square is 1 by x plus 2 by x square is equal to 0 by x square will be 0. So if you divide the whole equation by x square, you will get this one. Now write x square and 1 by x square terms together, x and 1 by x terms together. So here this is 2x square plus 2 by x square. Write these two together and write x and 1 by x terms together, whose coefficients are also same, that is 1. Minus 11 is equal to 0. Okay, now we can observe this one. 2 into x square plus 1 by x square is there here, plus 1 into the remaining, that is x plus 1 by x minus 11 is equal to 0. Like this we got the equation. Now just for our convenience, to write this in the simplified form, just suppose that this x plus 1 by x is equal to a, any constant. So put x plus 1 by x is equal to a. Then x square plus 1 by x square, how can you write this in the terms of a? So if you apply whole square on either sides, you will get a plus b whole square form, that is x square plus 1 by x square plus 2ab means plus 2 into x into 1 by x you are getting. So that means plus 2 you are getting is equal to a square. So we can write like this: x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 is equal to a square. So the required x square plus 1 by x square is equal to a square minus 2 you can write. Then this will be, the above problem will be 2 into, instead of this x square plus 1 by x square you can write a square minus 2 plus this x plus 1 by x is a minus 11 is equal to 0. So this will be 2a square minus 2 into 2, that is 4, plus a minus 11 is equal to 0. So this is 2a square plus a minus 4 minus 11 will be minus 15 is 0. Means this is the transformed form of the given one. This is not a quadratic equation, but we converted into this. We converted this one into a quadratic equation in the terms of a. Now solve this equation for the value of a. So how can you write? By factorization you can write this: 2 into 15 60, 2 into 15 30. Factors are 6 and 5. So 2a square plus 6a minus 5a minus 15 is 0. So just observe this one: 6a minus 5a will be a, plus into minus minus 6 into 5 30, which is equal to 2 into 15. So it is the required. Now by taking common 2a, you are getting a plus 3. minus 5 into a plus b. So that is a plus 3 into 2a minus 5 is 0. So here we are getting the values of a here, which implies a plus 3 is equal to 0 means a is equal to minus 3. Okay. Now for a is equal to minus 3, okay, the value of otherwise, the other value is 2a minus 5 is equal to 0 means a is equal to 5 by 2. So here we are getting the values of a, that is a is equal to minus 3 or a is equal to 5 by 2. Two values we are getting here for a because it is a quadratic equation in a. Now corresponding to each value of a, find x value. Means if a is equal to minus 3 means the value of x plus 1 by x is equal to minus 3. So take the LCM and apply cross multiplication, then x square plus 1 is equal to minus 3x gives x square plus 3x plus 1 equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation in x. Solution gives required two values. Actually the given one is a fourth degree polynomial, so you are getting 4 roots. 2 roots you are getting from the solution of this one. But here since the quotient means 1, 3, 1, you cannot write this, means you cannot split the, like this by using factorization method. So apply the formula. Then x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square, that is 3 square is 9 minus 4ac, 4 into 1 into 1 by 2a. So these x values are equal to minus 3 plus or minus root 5 by 2. Irrational. The values of first two values of x we got here minus 3 plus or minus root 5 by 2. And now by taking a is equal to the other value 5 by 2, you are getting the required two more roots. So if a is equal to 5 by 2, a means x plus 1 by x is a. So x plus 1 by x is equal to 5 by 2. Again take the LCM, then x square plus 1 by x is equal to 5 by 2. Now cross multiplication gives 2x square. This is 5x, in the LHS part it is minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. So we got another quadratic equation in x whose solution gives the required two more values, remaining two roots. Okay then, 2 into 2 4, 4 into 1 4, 4 plus 1 gives 5, minus into minus plus. So you can write this by factorization. 2x square minus 4x minus x plus 2. Observe this one, minus 4x minus x gives minus 5x, product gives 4x square. So then this will be 2x into x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2 is 0. That is x minus 2 into 2x minus 1 is 0. Gives the other two values, x is equal to 2 and 1 by 2. So like this we got the required four solutions of the given fourth degree polynomial equation. Just observe the solution here again. This is a fourth degree polynomial in x. So it has 4 roots. How to find these 4 roots? Just observe the given one. First divide the whole equation by x square. Then you are getting this in the terms of x plus 1 by x. If you put this x plus 1 by x is a, then x square plus 1 by x square will be a square minus 2. Just apply whole square on either sides. Then x square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x means plus 2 you are getting. Write these 2 in the RHS part. Okay then. Now right here you are getting the quadratic equation in a. Solution gives two values for a, minus 3 and 5. Now corresponding to each value of a, you will get two values for x. So altogether 4 roots for the given fourth degree polynomial you are getting like this. Just observe the solution here. Okay, now the next one. Solve 3 to the power of 1 plus x plus 3 to the power of 1 minus x is equal to 10. Again, this is not a quadratic equation, but by converting the given equation into the form of a quadratic equation, means into the form of ax square plus bx plus c, okay, you can find the solution. So here the given equation is 3 to the power of 1 plus x plus 3 to the power of 1 minus x is equal to 10. Solve the given equation. But remember one thing, two basic concepts are there from exponents. A to the power of m plus n can be written as a power m into a power n. In the same way, a to the power of m minus n means a to the power of m by a to the power of n you can write. So a power m into a power n is a power m plus n. A power m by a power n is a power m minus n. So observe the given one. Then this will be 3 to the power of 1 plus x will be 3 power 1, that is 3 into 3 power x. This is 3 power 1, 3 by 3 power x here again. First one is a power m plus n form is there, a power m into a power n. Second one is a power m minus n, that is a power m by a power n. So 3 power 1 by 3 power x. Now take the LCM. Here the denominator is 3 power x, 3 into 3 power x into 3 power x will be 3 power x whole square plus 3 is equal to 10. That is 3 into 3 power x whole square plus 3 is equal to 10 into 3 power x. Now write all the terms together. Then you are getting 3 into 3 power x whole square minus 10 into 3 power x plus 3 is equal to 0 you are getting here. So you can observe this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So just for our convenience, replace this 3 power x by a constant. Put 3 power x is equal to a. Then this will be 3a square minus 10a plus 3 is equal to 0. 3a square minus 10a plus 3 is equal to 0. So we got a quadratic equation here. Solution you can find easily because 3 into 3 9. 9 ones are 9. 9 plus 1 gives the required 10. So write the factorization. 3a square minus 9a minus a plus 3 is 0. So 3a into a minus 3 minus 1 into a minus 3 is 0. Here the same factor you are getting. That will be the common term for the next step. Into 3a minus 1 is 0. So the values of a will be a is equal to 3 or a is equal to 1 by 3. So here just observe the solution. The given problem is 3 power 1 plus x plus 3 power 1 minus x equal to 10. Since a power m plus n is a power m into a power n and a power m minus n is a power m by a power n, you can write like this. Now by taking LCM you are getting a quadratic equation in 3 power x. So put this 3 power x is here, then this will be in the simplified form, that is 3a square minus 10a plus 3 is 0. So by factorization you are getting the values for a. Again after getting the values of a you can find the values of x. Okay, now here the first case. If a is equal to 3. A is equal to 3, but what is this a? A means 3 power x. 3 power x is a. So instead of a, write 3 power x is equal to 3. 3 means 3 power 1. Since the bases are equal, the powers should be the same. So x is equal to 1 is the first required solution. And now, if a is equal to 1 by 3, second case. If a is equal to 1 by 3. Again, what is this a? A means 3 power x. So 3 power x is equal to 1 by 3 means you can write 3 power minus 1 because, observe this one. A power minus n is equal to 1 by a power n you can write. Okay, 1 by 2 means 2 power minus 1, 1 by 3 means 3 power minus 1, like that. So now the bases are equal on either side, so power should be the same. X is equal to minus 1 is the other required one. So the given equation has two roots. One x is equal to 1, the other x is equal to minus 1. Just verify. If you put x is equal to 1 in the given equation, then this will be Just observe the verification. This is 3 power 1 plus x is 1. 1 plus 1 will be 2 plus 3 power 1 minus 1 is 0. 3 square is 9 plus 3 power 0 is 1. So the sum will be 10. If you put x equal to minus 1, then this will be 3 power 1 minus 1 0 plus this will be 3 power 1 minus of minus 1 will be 1 plus 1. Then you are getting 1 plus 9, that is 10. So the values of x are 1 and minus 1. So that is the next problem here. Just observe the solution. Okay, now the next one. Another equation is given here, which is not a quadratic equation actually, but we have to convert this into the form of a quadratic. So here the problem is 4 to the power of x minus 1 minus 3 into 2 to the power of x minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0. Solve the given equation. Again, this is not a quadratic equation. First you have to convert, means by proper substitution. You can write this in the form of a quadratic equation in A, similar to the last two problems. So here by saying it is 4 power x minus 1, this is 2 power x minus 1 are there. Again from exponents we have one more concept, that is a power m whole power n will be a power mn. You can write this a power n whole power m also, because m into n, n into m both are equal. That is called commutative property with respect to multiplication. Okay then. So that means, observe this one. Instead of 4 I am writing 2 square. Now observe this one. A power n whole power n means you can write a power n whole power n, means you can interchange the powers. So that is what I am doing here. 2 power x minus 1 whole square I am writing. Minus 3 into 2 power x minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0. Now you can replace this 2 power x minus 1 by a to write this in the simplified form. So put a is equal to 2 power x minus 1. Then this will be a square minus 3a plus 2 is equal to 0. Here a is 2 power x minus 1. A square minus 3a plus 2 is equal to 0. Again by factorization you can solve this one here. A square minus 3a means minus 2a minus a you can write. So this is a into a minus 2 minus 1 into a minus 2 is 0. That is a minus 2 into a minus 1 is 0. So the required values of a are a is equal to 2 or a is equal to 1. So two values you are getting for a here again. A values are 1 and 2. Now first case, if a is equal to 1, a is equal to 1 means 2 power x minus 1 is equal to 1. So that means 2 power x minus 1 is equal to 1 means I want to write in the terms of in the base with the base 2. So instead of 1 you can write 2 power 0. Any number power 0 is 1. A power 0 is 1. Okay. Means there were a is a non-zero value. Okay then. So now the bases are equal on either sides, means power should be the same. This x minus 1 is equal to this 0 gives x is equal to 1, which is the first required solution. This is when a is equal to 1. Next, if a is equal to 2, then again a means 2 power x minus 1 is equal to 2 means 2 power 1. Again the bases are equal on either sides. So by equating the powers you are getting the value of x, that is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So here the required solutions are x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So just to verify what happened if you put x equal to 1 and if you put x equal to 2, then you will get the required result. So this is the next one. Observe this one. 4 power x minus 1 is given here, but the second term is 2 power x minus 1. Means here it is 4 power x minus 1 is there, here it is 2 power x minus 1 is there. So instead of 4 I am writing 2 square. Then a power m whole power m can be written as a power n whole power m, means you can interchange the powers. So then you are getting a quadratic equation in A whose solutions are 1 and 2. Then corresponding to each value of A, you can find the value of x. Now this is the next one. Solve. Solve means find the solution of the given one. Means what is the value of x which can satisfy the given equation. That is called solution. Okay then. Here if you observe the given problem, solve square root of x by x minus 3 plus square root of x minus 3 by x is equal to 5 by 2, where x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to 3. Therefore, what happened if x equal to 0, since x is the denominator here, it should not be 0. Since x minus 3 is the denominator, if x minus 3 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 3, first one doesn't exist. That is why the values of x are different from 0 and 3. Then only the problem exists. Okay then, now we have to solve this one. Just observe the given one. This is root x by x minus 3 plus second term is root x minus 3 by x. So what can you observe here? Reciprocal of the first term is the second one. Reciprocal a by b is the first one, means second one is b by a. Reciprocal, numerator and denominator are interchanged here. So if you suppose that the first one is a, then the second one will be its reciprocal, that is 1 by a. So now put root x by x minus 3 is equal to a. Then root x minus 3 by x will be 1 by a. Then this will be okay. Problem will be a plus 1 by a is equal to 5 by a. What is a here means root of x by x minus 3. Okay then, a plus 1 by a is equal to 5 by 2. We have simplified this to obtain a quadratic equation in A. A is the LCM, a into a will be a square, this is plus 1. Now cross multiplication, 2a square plus 2 into 1, that is 2, is equal to 5a. Write all the terms together in the LHS part to get 2a square minus 5a plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation in A. 2 into 2, 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 plus 1, 5. So factorization I am writing here. Minus 4a minus a will be the given minus 5a. So this is 2a into a minus 2 minus 1 into a minus 2 again. That is a minus 2 into 2a minus 1 is 0. So there you are getting the values of a is equal to 2 or a is equal to 1 by 2a minus 1 equal to 0, 2a equal to 1 and a equal to 1 by 2. So again you are getting two values for a here. Now corresponding to each value of a, you have to obtain the x values. Now here the first case is if a is equal to 2. A is equal to 2 means root of x by x minus 3 is equal to 2. Squaring on both sides gives x by x minus 3 is equal to 4. Whole square eliminates square root. RHS part will be 2 square, that is 4. Now this will be x is equal to 4 into x minus 3, that is 4 into x, 4x minus 4 into 3, 12. Now just interchange these two terms. Then minus 12 will be plus 12 here. This is 4x minus x, that is 3x. Therefore you are getting 3x is equal to 12 gives x is equal to 4 is one solution. This is 1a is equal to 2. The other value of a is 1 by 2. If a is equal to 1 by 2 means root of x by x minus 3 is a. Apply whole square on either sides again. X by x minus 3 is equal to 1 by 2 whole square will be 1 by 4. Cross multiplication gives 4x is equal to x minus 3. gives 4x minus x, that is 3x is equal to minus 3, gives x is equal to minus 1. So here you are getting two values for x, where the first one is x is equal to 4 and the second one is x is equal to minus 1. Just verify what you are getting here. If x is equal to 4, right here this will be 4 by 4 minus 3 is 1. That means 4 by 1 is 4, root 4 is 2. And here it is 4 minus 3, that is 1 by 4, that is 1 by 2. So you are getting 2 plus 1 by 2, that is 5 by 2, which is 2.5. Similarly, if you put x equal to minus 1 here, then also you will get the same. If you put x equal to minus 1, this will be minus 1 by minus 4, that is 1 by 4, that is 1 by 2, root 1 by 4 will be 1 by 2. Here it is minus 1 minus 3, means minus 4 by minus 1 will be 4, that is 2. So by taking these two values, you are getting 2 plus 1 by 2. In the first case, 1 by 2 plus 2. In the second case, both are equal to 5 by 2. So that is the required solution. Here the values of x are 4 and minus 1. So the important thing is, here the first term is square root of x by x minus 3 and the second term is reciprocal. So let the first one is a, then the second one will be 1 by a. Observe the solution here. So the next one is 2 into x plus 1 by x whole square minus 7 into x plus 1 by x plus 5 is equal to 0. You have to solve this equation here. Just observe the problem. So here the given problem is 2 into x plus 1 by x whole square minus 7 into x plus 1 by x plus 5 is equal to 0. And here since x and 1 by x are given here, means x is a non-zero value. If x is equal to 0, then 1 by x doesn't exist. Okay, then solve this one. If you observe the terms, it is x plus 1 by x, but this is x plus 1 by x whole square. Simple. Replace x plus 1 by x by a. So then, if you put x plus 1 by x is equal to a, then the problem will be 2a square minus 7a plus 5 is equal to 0. Now 2 into 5, 10, 2 plus 5 gives the required 7. Those are the factors. So factorization gives 2a square minus 2a minus 5a plus 5 is 0. So that is 2a into a minus 1 minus 5 into a minus 1 is 0. That is a minus 1 into 2a minus 5 is 0. There you are getting the values of a. A is equal to 1 or a is equal to 5 by 2. So two values of a you are getting. Just observe the given one. This is 2 into x plus 1 by x whole square minus 7 into x plus 1 by x. That is the repeated term. So let the repeated term x plus 1 by x is a. Then you are getting this in the form of 2a square minus 7a plus 5. So factorization gives a values. Now corresponding to each value of a, find x values. Now if a is equal to 1, means in the first case, a means x plus 1 by x is equal to 1. X plus 1 by x is equal to 1. So just take LCM and cross multiplication. X square minus x plus 1 is 0. Gives x is equal to minus b, means minus of minus 1, that is 1, plus or minus root 2, b square minus 4ac by 2a. So 1 plus or minus root 2 minus 3 by 2, means you can say that 1 plus or minus root 2 minus 3 means 3i, root 3i. Because square root of minus 3 means it leads to imaginary numbers. Square root of minus 3 means, observe this one, you can write like this. Square root of minus 3 means you can write square root of 3 into minus 1. So root AB means root A into root B. This root 3 remains the same. Root minus 1 is denoted by the letter I. Okay. So like this you can say, here we got the two roots. These two are imaginary. And now consider A is equal to 5 by 2. A means x plus 1 by x is equal to 5 by 2. So take the LCM, x square plus 1 whole by x is equal to 5 by 2. Cross multiplication gives 2x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. 4 plus 1 5. So factorization, 2x square minus 4x minus x plus 2 is 0. That is 2x into x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2 is 0. Gives x minus 2 into 2x minus 1 is 0. So the values of x are 2, 1 by 2. So you can observe one thing here. The given equation means which is in the form of a quadratic equation in A. So corresponding to A you are getting two values, means two values are A you are getting, corresponding to each value of A you are getting two values for x. Here 2 and 1 by 2 are the real roots, and 1 plus root 3 I by 2, 1 minus root 3 I by 2 are the imaginary roots. So 2 real and 2 imaginary roots you are getting. Total 4 roots you are getting here. Observe the problem here. If you put x plus 1 by x is equal to A, then you are getting a quadratic equation of the form 2a square minus 7a plus 5 is 0. Since 2 into 5 is 10 and 2 plus 5 is 7, those are the required factors. So that gives A values 1 and 5 by 2. A means x plus 1 by x is A. So that gives the first quadratic equation, x square minus x plus 1 is 0, gives two values for x which are imaginary. And from the second case, where x plus 1 by x is 5 by 2, you are getting a quadratic equation whose roots you can find by factorization. That is an easy one only. 2 and 1 by 2 are the other two roots what you are getting here. And now one more problem. Now we have to find a quadratic equation. Find a quadratic equation so that the sum of the two roots is this right. So we have to find a quadratic equation here. Okay, in the previous cases, one equation is given means we have to solve. Means solve the given equation means there we calculated the roots. But now here we have to form a quadratic equation with the given condition, that is, observe the problem, find a quadratic equation so that the sum of the roots is 7 and the sum of the squares of the roots is 25. Sum of the roots is 7 and the sum of its squares is 25. That means we have to form a quadratic equation whose roots are satisfying the given two conditions. So here, let the required roots are, means let the roots are alpha comma beta. Let alpha beta are the roots of the quadratic equation. Then it is given that sum of the roots is 7. Sum of the roots means alpha plus beta is equal to 7. And sum of their squares, sum of their squares is 25, means alpha square plus beta square is equal to 25. Now, by using these two conditions, we have to write the quadratic equation. Just observe this given one. Alpha plus beta equal to 7 means squaring on both sides gives alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta is equal to 7 square is 49. But we know the value of alpha square plus beta square, that is 25. Right here. 25 plus 2 alpha beta is equal to 49. Gives 2 alpha beta is equal to 49 minus 25. So 2 alpha beta is equal to 24. Gives alpha beta is equal to 12. So that means if you suppose that the roots are alpha and beta, then sum of the roots is 7, sum of their squares is 25 gives the value of alpha beta. And now we know the quadratic equation with roots alpha comma beta is will be x square minus x into sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta, plus product of the roots alpha beta is 0. That means the required one is x square minus x into sum of the roots is 7, that is given in the problem, plus product of the roots alpha beta, that is what we calculated here, 12. So the required equation is x square minus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. Like this, you can find the quadratic equation whose roots are satisfying the given conditions. What are the two conditions here? Sum of the two roots is 7 and sum of their squares is 25. Okay. So 4 into 3 12, 4 plus 3 7 means 4 and 3 are the roots here. Because sum 4 plus 3 will be 7, 4 square 16 plus 3 square 9, that gives 25. So this is a quadratic equation with roots 4 and 3. Okay, now, so if you like this video, please subscribe to our Toppers Academy channel and share.